Well, eventually time takes a toll on anything. Doesn't matter what type of car it is. Year after year of use in harsh conditions are going to eventually lead to paint chips, a little bit of fatigue in the paints, especially behind seams like this where it can attract moisture and stuff. So a very quick fix for it during the colder winter months or the damp winter months when you really can't paint it or anything like that, or have the facilities or the money to hire somebody to do it for you during the winter. Good thing to do is you can always put a little bit of grease onto something like this. Just take a paintbrush, just dab a little bit of grease on. I have a bucket of almost empty wheel bearing grease, which is obviously only used for this sort of stuff that I do on the car now. Don't want to get any grit into wheel bearings. These are just gently dab. Grease into these seams. You can see where I did it earlier. I did this around November. That's still perfectly fine. Hasn't moved a bit or anything, the grease. You just go around the car and just look for a couple of spots that might need it. No, this hasn't moved at all. Grease is still sitting there. Move around the inner fenders. The lips where I put it on. Hasn't moved a bit. Up here is where how they actually bent the metal when the car was being made, but yeah, just gently dab, but nothing's moved. People will often complain about cars, and I'll see a lot of, doesn't matter what make, foreign, domestic, whatever. This is bad, that's bad. A lot of times it's because they weren't cared for. So just little things like that can go a long way, helping to preserve a car for you. It's not pretty, but at least you have something to fix come the warmer months. So there you go. The truck, there's a spot over here. Last year I put a little bit of grease on it, but I never got around to touching it up. It hasn't gone anywhere, but here we go again. A new chip that happened. So just keep anything from spreading. Just slightly put it on. It works its way even underneath where the paint is peeling up, so keeps any more from peeling. It doesn't all moisture get under there, but anything that helps just helps to keep these vehicles preserved. And in today's economy, that's the name of the game.